Hello watch fans, birth year watches here, and this time for you we have the earliest wristwatch we've ever been able to offer. This was invoiced in February 1914. It was sold to Balm from Longines, and we know all this information because we have the extract from the archives. We've checked the serial number, it all matches, it's the right caliber. The silver is, Longines say they made it in 0.935, which is very high grade. It is assayed as 925 because they used the minimum standard, and in the UK we don't use 935. Sterling silver is 925. Some continental and Indian silver is 800, so it is a high grade silver. Now the bund strap, this is made from two different straps basically. We have a nylon one-piece strap, and we have the bund to make it look a little bit more military. This February 1914 was before the First World War. At the time, wristlets, as they were called, were very unusual. Most people still had pocket watches. The wristwatch hadn't been around for that long, and there was an article in the New York Times in 1916 wondering why Europeans are wearing clocks on their wrists. So the person who bought this was an early adopter. And I'm going to give a shout out to the previous owner as well. I'm going to take it off there because the case is not marked Longines, neither is the dial. I'll come back to that red 12 in a second. The movement, I'm probably not going to be able to open it with just a thumbnail. Oh, yeah. So inside the case is not marked Longines. I can't open that without the case because it's nice and tight, as is the hinge. That's exactly as you want it. But the movement is not marked Longines. Whoever had this before did the homework and got the extract. The movement and the case are stamped for Balm & Co., which matches this. Balm were the agents for Longines. It is a Longines movement. You can identify the plates and bridges and all those bits. So it was good detective work by the previous owner. Longines, very prestigious company. This working nicely. Might be a couple of minutes out. It's 110 years old. But if it's a couple of minutes out a day, if it's fast, set it a minute slow and it'd be right at lunchtime and fine by the end of the day. If you want to wear a 110-year-old instrument to tell the time to the 10th of the second, then you are optimistic. Now the red 12, why that? A common feature on early watches, whether it's Roman numerals or just numbers, it's because with pocket watches you told the time with the crown at the top. So people might get confused and think that was where you would glance at the time. So in order to reorientate people to wearing a watch on the wrist, a lot of manufacturers put a red 12 on. Slightly different, if you had a Hunter pocket watch, you'd press the button in here, it'd spring open, and it would be that way round. But the Hunter watches were generally worn by the more well-to-do. I mean, you just still had to be quite well-to-do to get a Longines. You don't have to be probably as rich in comparison today. Very early watch, very happy to offer it. I think the crystal is a replacement. Just one second, because I haven't prepared that well for this. Sorry to keep you. See, this is an acrylic crystal. This pocket watch of the same era is celluloid, and you can see what happens with the celluloid. It goes yellow. But this is about the same period, this pocket watch, if not a little later. Cool thing, and available now at birthyearwatches.com. Thank you for watching.